y'all, welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new here, my name is Jasmine. If you guys aren't new here, welcome back. So in today's video, it's not a gaming video, it's not a cooking video, it's not a makeup video, but it is a purse video. So for any of my girlies out there who love watching my purse reviews or purse finds or purse hauls, I'm glad you guys are here. Or if you guys just want to watch it, I'm glad y'all are here too. So we're going to talk about this bag, and it's a special one, but she needs a deep cleaning. So if you guys are ready for that, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Don't forget to sub if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 3,000 by the end of the year, and we're pretty close to that goal. So I will give a little backstory before I show you what the heck is happening in my hand. So me and my mom have an infatuation, a hobby, if you will, of purse collecting. I have been posting several vintage purses on my channel for whoever is into collecting purses or whoever likes the aesthetic of having like a limited edition piece to their collection. Me personally, I love leather. I am from Texas, born and raised, so I love everything leather, and so does my mom. And we stumbled upon a variety of vintage Coach. So if you guys know what Coach is a New York based brand, and they are a bag company, and they have these beautiful timeless vintage pieces that are from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if something is vintage, it's 20 plus years old, or if something is what is it, antique, it's 100 plus years old. So these bags are well over 20 plus years, okay? So I was scrolling on the resale market, which is either Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, or eBay, because that's the only way you can find these certain bags. Now, the line that I was looking at was from the Legacy line, and I actually found a bag, and I swear this bag was literally meant for me. I had just the right amount of money to purchase this bag. It was just so good of a price, I just could not pass it up, so I ended up buying it. I bought it from Depop. It was my first time using Depop, and I was like, I see it all the time on like ads and whatnot whenever I'm watching a video on YouTube, and I was like, let me just give it a whirl, because it's kind of like Poshmark, and it's kind of like Mercari. It's basically a reselling app. So I actually purchased it, and I'm really disappointed with the packaging, but I'm really glad that they double packed it in their own way, but the bag came safe and sound. Now, when you guys are watching my videos and you guys are watching them and just basically looking at this bag, you might think it's beat up. Well, the thing is, I'm actually going to dunk this bag. I'm going to basically clean it out, inside and out, and that will be a separate video, but I'm filming the unboxing right now. Technically, I already unboxed it. For one, because I want to make sure it was in really good condition or decent condition, like, because obviously it came from, the package came from Illinois, so it took a little bit to get here, maybe like 5 days to get here. So obviously through the package system, it's tumbling and getting thrown into trucks and whatnot. So I just wanted to make sure it was okay, and it is. For being 20 plus years old, it's in great condition. But I want to let you guys know that this bag is really sought after. Like, it really is. So if you guys are into vintage Coach bags or any type of vintage bag, and you guys want a full-on leather bag that's literally inside and out leather, and you guys want solid brass hardware, then keep on watching. So the bag that I actually bought is the Coach Legacy Zip in the code 9966. So back then they actually had this line, and it was just a full-on beautiful line. They have saddle bags, they have crescent bags. If you literally type in Coach crescent bag, Coach saddle bag, Coach Legacy Zip, they have these beautiful bags. And I will tell you, the most sought after color and very rare to find is bottle green. So if you guys are looking for a green limited edition like type of piece, then look up the word vintage Coach bag bottle green, and they'll pop up, and you guys will see how much the price is. It's really insane. And they also have one called the Coach Stewardess. Now, the reason why they call it the Coach Stewardess is because they were actually given to stewardesses. Is that how you pronounce it? Or they were actually given to Coach Steward. These bags were given to stewardess for the United Airlines from Coach. It is a beautiful bag with a beautiful solid brass gold turn lock in the front. But yeah, that is a little bit about the Coach vintage line. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the packaging that it came in. So when I say I was disappointed in the packaging, I was, because obviously I'm spending my hard-earned money on, you know, like a little splurge for me. It wasn't even a big splurge. This bag was $40 from Depop, plus shipping and handling, which I will basically disclose like how much I paid. But this is what it came in. Okay, so this is what I was disappointed about. Like I said, this bag is going through the package system throughout America, and it's getting like thrown around into trucks and going on the conveyor belt and whatnot. The least they could have done was put it in a box, because obviously I didn't want anything to happen to the bag. Thank God nothing happened to the bag. It's in beautiful condition for how old it is, but this is literally what they packed it in, and the packaging is so thin. But then I saw it was wrapped in this. Now this is just basically like just gift wrapping paper, and they taped it all the way around. So if I were to buy from the seller again, I would definitely ask them to put it in a box. I would message them and say, hey, can you put it on like in a box for me? That would be great. Just like, you know, like a USPS box. But I'm still glad they shipped it and tried their best. So, but now, this is the fun part. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, this is an older bag, okay? It is not those trendy bags that you guys see everywhere. This is solid leather. This is solid brass. The brass back then was amazing, like amazeballs. It does smell like bunny nuts. I will say that, and I've said bunny nuts since I was younger. It's just a thing that I say like when something stinks, but this is the Coach Legacy Zip, and the code on the story patch is the 9966, and this is a beautiful solid leather piece. As you guys can see, it is just leather all the way around. It is misshapen. It looks like it was just smushed, which it was. There is no structure to this bag right now. There was no packaging like filler to put into the bag, but whenever I saw this on Depop, I was like, Mom, this is just like too good not to get. It even has the original Coach leather hang tag. Now, I did look up the story patch, and it was made in the United States, and it has, I want to say, let me see. Let me read this out for you guys, and I will even show you guys as well. This is what the inside looks like, and the creed is right here. So this is L6Z-9966. This is a Coach bag. It was handcrafted in the United States of completely natural glove-tanned cowhide. The variations in the grain are characteristics of natural full-grain leather. Now, that is what the story patch looks like. It is just beautiful, guys. So as you guys can see, it has NO, so that's like the date code, and this is the actual creed itself. Here's L6Z-9966. So that is basically the, not the item number of the bag, but the style number of the bag. You guys will have to look up the actual format. There's a whole entire list on the format of how Coach like did the creeds back then, from the 60s, the 70s to the 80s to the 90s, and then early 2000s and so forth. But this is a beautiful bag, and I just could not pass up on it, and it's literally solid brass. So here is the little belt right here. I will show you guys the actual belt like strap itself, but here is the original Coach hang tag. Is that upside down? There we go. No, it's fine. And the Coach hang tag is not split. The little key chain to the actual bag is still intact. Everything is beautiful, guys. Like I cannot complain that there's verdigris, and I will explain that in a minute. There is 4 solid brass feet on the bottom, as you guys can see. It needs to be cleaned. It needs to be leather conditioned. It needs to go through a big process. But this is just such a beautiful bag, guys. And obviously it's supposed to be like this triangle type of standing like this, but obviously the bag was smushed, and like I said, it traveled to me. So, and it has the original pull of leather for the zipper, and the zipper is, it's like butter. It's literally like butter. For it being 20 plus years old, this thing is insane. Now, the solid brass, if you guys are purse lovers out there, you guys know that solid brass will tarnish and it will start to turn green. I've noticed a lot with people shopping for Vintage Coach. There was even this one video. This lady, she was not really brushed up on why her brass was turning green, so she actually returned it back to the seller and she didn't want the bag anymore. All she needed to do was get Brasso, or it's a blue paste. I will link it down below in my description box. You just literally need to condition it because it's tarnishing. It's solid brass. It's been through the ringer. If you really think about this bag has probably been all over the world because it came from Illinois, now it's to Texas, but it had so much life before it got to me. So this bag, if bags could talk, y'all, it'll probably tell the most ridiculous stories, like if you really think about it. But these are the buckle closures, and you know me, I love anything that's Western, big buckles, saddles, anything of that nature. That's me, that's Jazz. So it has this beautiful inside, and the inside of these old vintage Coach bags are actually the raw suede lining. So whenever I wash this, this will get dunked. It's going to be taking a bath, literally. But this is, oh, you hear that? That is literally solid brass. I'm so happy to have this bag. Okay, this is the strap. It is the buckle strap, and I don't like to wear my bags crossbody. Never have, never will. I just don't like the feeling of it hitting against my side, so I always just wear it on my side, so it's right here, and then I always have my hand like right here next to my hip. But this is the beautiful strap. As you guys can see, the leather is in really good condition. The piping is super nice. This is the raw lining, so this is actually the suede part. This is the back side, so let me just show you guys. And then when I flip it, this is the actual part that is obviously the, you know, the top where it goes on your shoulder. And you guys can see the brass is very, very tarnished. It needs a very good cleaning. It looks super dull right now. And it has like, it has a smell. The bag has a smell, but obviously we're going to be cleaning it, and I cannot be mad at it because it's not a bad smell. It just smells like vintage, like old granny's clothes, like old granny's closet, something of that nature. It has, let me see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 belt little grommets to put the buckles at, so you could actually buckle it to the shortest and then to the longest length right here. So that's 4 grommets, and all the grommets are intact, which I'm super, super happy about. And you guys can see that little furry right here. That's literally the raw cowhide, and I'm super, super, super excited about that because y'all know me, I'm Texan through and through, and I love my leather. It's super soft. It's not dehydrated, which I'm really surprised about. There is a, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a stain right here, or it was just rubbed up against something. And this is just glove tanned leather, guys. So, oh, here's also the side where the grommet is right here. That is where the belt buckle attaches, and it does not seem to me that there's anything else wrong with this bag. For 40 bucks, okay, yeah, I had to. And this is how the bottom is going to look whenever I obviously like fill her out with like old t-shirts and whatnot, and whenever she's drying. But this is what it's supposed to look like, not smushed. And it's just a very cute bag. I'm really excited. I don't know the dimensions. Personally, I don't know the dimensions. I did not look at it, to be quite honest with you. I was just so excited to get this bag, but I'm just really excited to have it in my collection. And this is my first vintage bag that I got from Coach, and I'm really excited because these bags, y'all, when I tell you I've been looking every night, and I have notifications going through my phone, text messages, I have emails going through from eBay and all types of stuff about vintage bags, like vintage Coach bags. I'm on the ball, okay? And there was another one, and it was in, I want to say it was in the color mahogany. It was stunning, okay? The price was a little bit more. It was like $75 plus shipping, $7.99 from Poshmark. Someone freaking bought it, but I got this one, so it's okay. And obviously black goes with everything, and if me and my mom go out to like run some errands, or we go out to just like gallivant around town, I could use this bag, and it's so freaking cute. And then I also want to show you guys this. I just noticed this right now. It says solid brass right there. Do you you see this right here? Let me see. Let me see if the camera will pick it up. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not. Let me see. Oh, she might not. Let me see. Oh, there we go. It says solid freaking brass right there. Okay, so I want to talk about why people are buying up these vintage Coach bags. First of all, the leather is undeniably buttery smooth. Okay, it is literally thick leather. Like, you're holding a freaking cow right now. Like, this is beautiful leather, guys. The newer Coach, not a fan. Me personally, not a fan. I feel like it is just too thin. They are hiking up the price for really thin leather. It's still leather, but it's very thin compared to back in the day when they just used freaking raw, like, not raw per se, but like full on leather without cutting it with like cloth and whatnot, like how they do on the tabbies, like some of the tabbies and stuff like that. I personally would love to have a whole vintage collection of just vintage Coach, because this is solid brass. This is very heavy, guys. Listen. Do you hear that? That's literally solid brass, and it says it right here on the bottom. Now, I am going to dunk her in Dawn dish soap and warm water so we can get all that grime and filth out. And I know some people are going to be like, Jazz, why are you going to dunk your bag? I've seen lots of people do it, and I know you're not supposed to follow what other people do, but there's this one lady that I watch on YouTube, and she is an older woman, and she actually has a lot of vintage Coach bags. And she said that this is the best way to clean these vintage Coach bags. And with the newer ones, you can't dunk them in water because they're treated and whatnot, and they're not meant for like any type of water. These bags back in the day with the creed, with like the 9 in the beginning of the creed, like of the serial number, these bags with the raw, like suede on the inside, you can actually dunk these. These things can be dunked in water and it will be fine. Literally, you just have to make sure you dry this out. I will be cleaning her with, like I said, Dawn dish soap, a mild detergent. If you guys have, like, I don't know, laundry detergent. I've seen some people do some laundry detergent, but I'm scared, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to do just Dawn dish soap with warm water, and then I will actually be treating this with leather CPR. I will actually be treating this with leather CPR, and it is a great leather conditioner. A little hack for you guys, leather CPR is actually like $23.99 or $25.99 on Amazon. If you guys go to Tractor Supply, it's literally $11.99 plus tax, so it comes out to like $12.45. Why on earth? Just go to your local Tractor Supply, and it's the same ounces. It's 18 ounces. Why would you spend more just for convenience? Just drive to your local Tractor Supply and go get the leather CPR. It's a purple bottle, and it's basically a conditioner. And if you guys have sensitive skin and you guys are worried about like touching it with your hands, it's actually dermatology tested, so it's good. And I have very sensitive skin, so whenever my mom had actually got it for our other bags and I tried it on my skin, there was no reaction or anything. But everybody's different. But I'm saying, if you guys are worried about that and you guys want to like melt the actual conditioner into the bag with your fingertips, I don't think you'll have a problem. But just maybe on your side, just be safe and wear some gloves. Me personally, I have very, very sensitive skin, but whenever I did it, there was no reaction. Like I said, everybody's different though. And then I will say there is a zipper pocket too, and it actually has the chain link right here as well, before I forget, and it's a beautiful zipper pocket, and it freaking glides like butter. There is nothing inside this pocket. It just looks like this. And it has this chain link, and I want to say this chain link was paying a tribute to Bonnie Cashin. She was the creative director of Coach for a little bit. If you guys type in the Coach 65th anniversary bags, and you guys see that there's a rainbow type of colored lining on the inside, that was a homage basically to Bonnie Cashin. And let me see what else is in here. Oh, inside this pocket, right, it's another pocket. So here's a zipper pocket. For it being 20 years old, listen. Oh wait, that wasn't a good zip. Hold on. It's smooth going out, but it's a little bit to pull back in, but that's okay because I still need to condition her. There is 2 places to put your pens. There's the Creed, and here's another pocket to put right here, and not to put right there, but to put something in. And then on the back, it has this big wide pocket. So let me go ahead and get the details for you guys. So I got my phone, I pulled up the information. So this is the Vintage Coach Legacy Black Leather Zip Shoulder Crossbody Hobo Bag. I don't think that's exactly what it's called. I don't think it's called a hobo on the actual Vintage Coach catalogs, but I know it's called, I've seen the black leather zip, so that's what I'm going to call it. So this was, I bought it for $40. He offered me $59 and some change. I messaged him personally, it's a couple, and I messaged them and I said, would you take 40? And they said, okay, offer accepted. Now, let me see. So the item price was $40. The shipping was $7.99. Marketplace fee, which is their actual fee for Depop, was $2.70. And then normal tax was $3.96. My total was $54.65. To be honest, to be quite fair, this was a steal. That one is $200 right here. This one right here is $130. This black one, some lady is selling a black one on Poshmark for $220. Someone's selling the one in cocoa for $135. Someone's selling another one for $249. Another one for $172 in the black. $170 for the black. $115 for the brown. $225 for the, I want to say the British tan. $255 for the black one, and I got mine for freaking $40. Now, I watched Fuchsia Floyd as well and Autumn Beckman. Autumn Beckman actually purchased hers from the resale market as well, and she got hers for a steal, and she has the same exact one, this same exact Coach Black Legacy Zip. And Fuchsia Floyd has one as well. Actually, I'm wrong. I don't think Fuchsia Floyd has one. I could be wrong, but I think she's the one who has a casino and the Vintage Coach Rambler. But she actually purchases hers from her local town consignment stores. So if you guys are trying to look for any of like these Vintage Coach bags, maybe try your local consignment stores, maybe like go 30 minutes out from your town and see if there's a consignment store, or even go to the thrift to see if there's any there. A lot of people actually overlook these bags because they might look beat up, but with this quality of leather, they could look beat up, but you just need to restore them and bring them back to life. And I got mine for a steal. $40 freaking dollars. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and film the washing of this bag. It's going to be super exciting. I'm really excited to show you the before and after, so I'm going to go ahead and start that video. But if you guys did like this video, don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already, and please help me hit 3K. I'm really excited to hit 3K. It's going to be a very, very big accomplishment for me. But yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful bag, and here's the strap. Nothing wrong at all with the bag. It just needs a really good cleaning. Like I said, this is the Vintage Coach Legacy Zip in the code 9966. Has the beautiful hang tag that is not split, which I'm really grateful for. Solid brass, even says it on the back of the buckle. And this is just a beautiful bag. I will see you guys on the next one. I will actually link the cleaning video of this bag in the description of this video. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.